Good morning! Good morning, everyone. Hello. Hi, Game. Hi, Nef. Hi, Jake. Hi, Rolf. Hi, guys. Good morning. Laura late. I'm so sorry. I apologize. Oh, the game has started. Fuck. I'm so late. I'm so sorry. No hangover. I wasn't drunk enough. I wasn't even drunk at all. I was just late. I can't handle going to bed late. I'm a boomer. I'm 30 plus years old. So I couldn't get out of bed this morning. Sorry.
Towards the end game in the last one.
Yeah, well, I mean, you got to look at the center of that circle, though. That death road around El Azhar, the Death Valley. That is going to play a huge factor, right?
Is
do you want
Jesus?
to play north of that, or do you want to play
He dies
south
for our
of that?
sins.
And you've also got the road.
And we're sinners here, so we need him.
We have seen a number of fights break out over there between Cerberus, KDF. Sonics is also over there, 17.
Yeah. Good morning, everyone. Sorry for being late. I didn't put much effort into how I look today, as you can see.
Especially
this is my naked face.
If the
Sorry about that.
Does tend to pull towards that death road. I mean, that is one of the most difficult.
Oh wait, no. Giveaway is not open yet. Sorry, no.
North side or the south, regardless of where you are, rotating to the opposite side can become hell, especially when there's going to be multiple.
How do I do this? Oh, okay, I did it.
New Happy Esports.
I will open the next one after the game. Okay.
Last game,
after this game, I will give away the first 2 points.
Had crashed his vehicle or flipped, and then Weibo was just ready and waiting to be there to scoop up those kills, and they did. As Petrichor, again, another one of those teams that we expect a lot from. Currently sat in 9th place.
Bonjour, Skillplay. Bonjour, how are you doing? How is everyone today? Happy Sunday.
For podium.
Happy Sunday.
Not what we expected by any means, but I guarantee
I slept dominating that window.
Going to take their time on this next rotation for sure. Slow things down a little bit.
How are you feeling, Darren? Do you also feel super tired, or are you fine?
Oh my God, don't flip your vehicle.
I just realized that like the time the game starts today is the time that Joost would start performing on Saturday, and it means that if we go to the full after party, which ends at 4 AM, it means I will be dead for Joost. Because I am struggling so hard with getting out of bed.
And that's worked out a treat for him.
I mean, they were able to get a great position.
I have a kata from yesterday, so I can't go on a drinking tour today. No! You know what's the best solution for katas?
Forever with Hal in that last game.
You're really underestimating how hard it was going to be.
Aren't necessarily going to be fighting for podium, but they can still push
their way. But Darren, are we going to full party till 4 AM every night, though, is the question. I don't know if I want to.
4th to, what is it, 9th
Sonic's the best. Let's go, Sonics! Woo!
17 points, so very possible to get them in there as well. Valley Thai, another one of those teams. That
it's called Herstelbier. Yeah, exactly, Skullclay. Yes. Good morning, Joa.
It's really tight.
Are you going to be here today, Joa? I thought you were going to be gone.
Very tight race to get all the way from 4th, I'd say, down to 10th, 11th, 12th.
Yeah, I mean, I think you bring up a great point. Anybody at that bottom of the leaderboard, look, man, a week from now, we're going to be in the same boat. So
same team.
Until 10 my time? When is that? When is 10 in your time?
Get a little bit of confidence.
Oh, so it's 2 more hours? Nice. Maybe you can win some coins.
We get back right into this thing and back into groups here as we see H win. Oh no, he's gonna.
After 12 hours of drinking yesterday, I don't want to drink beer. Understandable.
But Kick will find him another big knock.
Sonic's versus Twisted
And Sonic's now realizing that that's going to be Twisted.
Boy,
You'd imagine they want to put as much pressure on them as possible.
But that is the most opportune.
We're walking around all day. We're going to be wrecked after from that. And 3 of us are over 30. I'm not sure if Club till 3 AM is our scene anymore. But it's not clubbing. It's different.
Get that revive immediately. Actually, not even going to go for the revive. Just get in the car. Get on out. Get the ambulance.
Oh, the Sandstorm helps Twisted Minds here so much. Holy shit.
That was actually
Sandstorm clutch.
Fortuitous. I don't want to hear anybody
Thank you,
complain
Drat.
about Sandstorms anymore if you're a Twisted
Hi,
Minds fan.
Alexei. Hello.
Again, that was the most perfect opportunity for that.
I am looking forward to that part a little bit as well, though, Darren. I'm not gonna lie. I'm looking forward to the after parties.
directions.
But not till 4 a.m. Maybe till 2 a.m. or something.
Currently 4 wheels to the ground, but they are heading
10 toes on the ground.
They are heading right behind Weibo, so you know.
Hi, Roland Gap.
That Weibo probably.
I forgot to play Arango Classic. Now I'm doing a second to make it 30.
Huh?
Wait, what are you doing?
They could set something up for them once again.
I mean,
you kind of not. Wait, you're not looking forward to just having a good fight with dancing a bit more?
A little casual 2-2 split, really.
I guess you're not a dancer, Darren, or you're like, I don't know.
They probably played
poor old Darren.
Yeah,
but if you, like, just forget about the time, right? That is late. If you just think about the thing itself, the after party, like, just the music, the dancing, everything. You're not looking forward to that.
Realistically, the only 2 teams that aren't even in this circle now, it's just going to be E-Arena and Petrichor. Now, Petrichor will find their way in at some point. Which edge they're going to play, I'm not sure.
It's a tier 2!
I actually never worry about E-Arena now, no matter
Thank you so much, Dexter, for your tier 2 subscription.
And for whatever reason, they always seem to have an emergency pickup.
Thank you so much for your tier 2. Thank you.
I feel like we see them in the air quite a bit, although they are all in vehicles.
It'd be fine with the hype for it. I mean, of course, I'm more hyped for the actual main events, right? 100%. But I am definitely also excited for the partying afterwards. For sure. And I'm really excited for the Thursday as well, Darren. I don't know.
They got GNL off to their northwest.
Silent discos and everything, and we're gonna like get to know each other a bit more. Queer night.
A little bit of replay here.
Glad to be here. I'm glad to have you here.
Welcome back to the lobby, little ghost.
Oh, this is previous match. Oh my god, I got shocked. I missed the previous match.
Shots, Na'Vi as well having a great game for themselves. In fact, winning that.
You tuning in with your little not stream? Okay, we need to do that though. We need to do that. Just us chilling at our tents or something, having a few drinks, and with the truth of drinks. We are 100% gonna do that. I'm gonna prepare that.
That is a beautiful door. Okay.
I'm gonna prepare that for sure.
It's rich mahogany and Corinthian leather.
Oh, Corinthian leather.
Maybe I can even find an actual cards game for it.
Soundproofing.
It's gonna be hella fun.
Sounds good.
Good morning, Alpha. Good morning.
Set up in a nice 2-2 as well. Notice actually very important
how you doing?
Split themselves both on the north and south side of Azahar Road, and that is going to be very crucial, especially when we see this next shift, wherever it may go, for them to make a decision on whether or not they want to hold that split or try to consolidate on one side of that road, because I promise you, it is one of the worst areas to play when the circle happens to land on it.
Well, even just looking at the map right now, which by
Darren,
the way,
did you say you have like a picnic blanket as well? Because we're gonna need that for around the 10s. You said card games or car game? Cards. Cards games. We're going to a festival together, and I want to do like some truth or drink gaming.
We'll see if the circle
is gonna be fun.
Give them a little bit of favor this time. Cut south, and I think what do we got? Na'Vi, FaZe, Valley Tie, and GNL, the only teams really playing north.
I didn't check if it's gonna fit in case yet though, but probably will. Nice.
Kind of hugging the edge here. Petrichor Road, we just took a look at, really slow making their way in past Impala.
I could just buy a second one anyway if you really need it.
Eating a little bit of blue damage actually, as they have really taken
my lights are doing weird things.
GNL again, they have just been doing these wide splits throughout this event. Sometimes it's worked for them, sometimes it's got them in a little bit of trouble, but look at this. I mean, Roy is all the way to the west side, you have Nyang in the north, and then Hammer is right next to Fairest, as well as the rest of Na'Vi, and then all the way to the south is Stella. Just kind of keeping tabs on FaZe and the other half of Na'Vi, but the one thing I will say about these splits ran by GNL is they do know when and when not to shoot. They know when and when not to engage, and that's actually kept them, I think, out of trouble.
So guys, I missed completely the first 2 days of the finals. I watched the first game of today, a little bit the end game.
And Hammer, I mean,
with like one eye, half an eye.
Ferris has no idea. Now, again, if he did engage, you better hope that you get that kill and you get it quick, because there's.
So Twisted my Sonics very close to each other, Cerberus as well.
I think this is just GNL playing things quiet, waiting for that
last few games today. Let's go.
Which is coming right about now.
And that is a.
Did you see I'm wearing the shirts, Darren?
So
if I have my hair like this, it looks even more that it just says need a hug.
Just to the east, I need a hug. Position. KDF once again is just sitting pretty.
KDF looking fantastic. 17 as well too. We'll see.
Good morning, Springer. Good morning.
To split this. I mean, they've been kind of sticking together the last few games, but Twisted Mind's about to run into the south side of a 2-2 split of 17 Gaming. Weibo, meanwhile, they're coming in just off to the
flying
east,
in.
So Minas Generalis.
I am good. How are you doing,
on,
Springer?
Again, another sandstorm.
Bring that ass
right
down
on
like a
type
boom,
of
boom,
Twisted.
boom, boom.
Do you think they're just at this point programmed to just go wherever Twisted
This one, I don't know if it's going to be as beneficial to them as the last one was, because it might have covered up their knowledge of where these.
Thank you so much.
Hope you're doing great.
17 is
Hope you're doing great. I am doing great. How are you doing, Gogo? Thank you so much for 21 months. I hope you had a great weekend.
In passing. Now, Gustav is leading the charge.
By the way, I was supposed to go to Jersey tonight, and I kind of canceled it. I'm gonna go tomorrow instead.
And GNL, so FaZe just continually running into problems here.
Yeah, and it just
a lot better now, not coughing at night. I can actually sleep. Oh, well, I'm happy you're starting to feel better.
They tried different rotations. It's just not working out for them this event so far.
I feel my allergies acting up again. My nose is like.
Games here to go. If they can consolidate down, if they can get to Gustav somehow.
Okay, you cancel Jersey. Jersey had a
fairly strong position
show yesterday, and she's been very busy last week, so I don't think Jersey minds.
Shared right by Gen G, and so Tycon will actually get Rex from distance, helping out their APAC brother.
Gen G.
Sololzi as well, trying to get some damage out.
Yep, running into the south side of a 2-2 split from Gen G, and now the north side of that split is trying to arrive and give some support. They know that they've got a couple of knocks.
Depending on how I feel tonight, I might go for another bike ride, but I don't know if it's going to be bad weather today.
Barpo going to lead the way. Adder going to go down to the Megalos grenade, and that is perfectly placed, perfectly
I'm
flushed.
super dedicated now on losing weight. I fit my new dresses this morning, guys. I need to lose a bit of weight.
Left of Gen G.
Yep.
And he is not very happy. Sandwiched between the rest of the team is always in the door.
It is going to be raining a bit. Are we scared of rain?
Get the flush. That's huge for Valley Thai.
Oh man, that was just a shot away, like the Rolling Stones said.
Pouring down here again. Oh no.
You won't get it. Cerberus, meanwhile, they see that. In the
give me some of your raid. I need some more here.
Here. In their current 2-2 split to really want to go and push that now.
No, I'm not that big, but I just want like a super snatched weight for these dresses, you know.
Meanwhile, send it off to the east. GNL still
you're Dutch, you're not made of sugar. That's what I was thinking.
Road, meanwhile,
I'm terrified of race guys to drown. Really?
Yeah. They've made their way from the east over to the west. They've got E-Arena in a wide split.
Like
on
snatched,
the south near,
having a snatched weight. So, it's like it's a saying.
You know, a lot of
snatched waist. Sorry,
really
snatched waist.
On all edges of this map, just trying to.
It's a saying, Darren. It's not from TikTok. It's been around.
Tycon has called himself a P90.
Why not?
As well as a 3 vest and helmet. But yeah, actually, I really like what you were saying about Petrichor. Their rotation was very wise. They actually got a nice.
I don't know what to think of this dress, to be really fair. I guess it's nice, but
now, and so
it's okay.
Set their members up accordingly. As the next shift will happen, and that's going to favor them greatly.
Storms
as well
are different.
Twisted
I mean, big
17.
rainstorms are not nice to be in, no.
But look how many teams are stuck rotating.
What
on
is
the
that?
East
A snatched
side.
waist?
TSM, New Happy, Navi. You also have FaZe. Cerberus now holding off the north as they've gonna.
I swear to God, people say that.
Yeah, Twisted in that unpushable
like a very
compound. Unfortunately for 17,
how would you call it then? When you have like a very nice waist, like a non-fatty waist.
So, Twisted
How would you
Mind's
say
gonna have
that?
to hold the line here as KDF is starting to make their way a little bit close here as
yes,
well.
they totally soaked on a football field.
Just looking at the teams here on the
that
east
is
side,
unlucky.
What are they gonna do?
A nice waist.
Have consolidated. They got themselves a nice
lean is
there.
lean the word? It's looking lean. No, what's the word? I don't know.
As there is another ridge on the north side that Valley Thai could potentially play,
looking
but they're going to have to deal with GNL and Cerberus. Meanwhile, KDF, as you said, rotating
I don't know.
underneath Twisted Minds. This is very much
Slim?
open terrain and difficult to play this early.
Maybe, but
especially if there's already
what I
teams set up
mean
here,
with
which Twisted has been for quite a
like,
while.
Yeah, this definitely feels like Plan C.
Like
for
this is not great.
Freaks. This is not where they wanted to be.
You can tones. Maybe tones is what I'm looking for. Looking a bit more tones.
While New Happy hugging that southern side, going from east to
just
west.
wear some big t-shirts like Billie Eilish. I mean, this is supposed to be a big t-shirt.
Eric's is gonna see that coming, and it looks like he's just gonna hop in a vehicle and try to rejoin his teammates.
I actually love the confidence that E-Arena does these super wide
then for this one, I need a little bit of more weight loss. A little bit more.
Surprising.
And they make it work.
And
Jacob,
this.
though, right next to
even though this
Ferris,
looks
but
quite
no,
okay.
he's gonna turn that right
this is
around,
me
and
this
that's gonna be
morning.
flush.
Why do we open our stupid mouths?
I don't know.
Ferris does
like
go
I'm not
down.
big. I just want a little bit more tones.
The rest of the arena trying to
Suck
get in
about.
vehicles,
Yeah,
trying to
exactly.
decide whether or not they're going to send it on to him. It looks like they're not. Zizzy, Tigger, and Larix are just making their way past Minas Generalis. Tigger going off to the south. Zizzy and Larix meanwhile continue to send it up. So a little bit of a kerfuffle here for E-Arena. Now, yeah, Freaks. I mean, you knew it was going to be a tough spot for them to be in. Twisted Minds. They've got all the room in the world to go down there and try to collect those points off of them.
I was about to say, how does Salute survive?
Hey, Marianne, I'm good. How are you doing? Hello. I still have a sandwich carpaccio for me for during the games today. I already ate sandwich with brie today.
Members, as they were in that 2-2 split you mentioned earlier, just in the north, and that spot is still not safe at all. They are so open on the west side. 17 as well could possibly get some damage in there, and you already see Sonics taking shots. It's going to be kickstart.
Play me games with my friends. Enjoy that, Marianne.
You see them trying to take care of what's left of Salute, but while that's going on, New Happy
I kind of want to Google
on their southern side. Example will slow them down though.
Waste.
Knock on to December 12th, as they have left Example and Perfectix to keep an eye on their
thing.
southern side. It looks like it's working out pretty well. Now they're going to have to move though. What a shift!
The amount of open space in this circle portal is disgusting.
It's the thing. If you Google it.
Nobody wanted to see this shift, as you see
well-defined and slim waistline that creates an hourglass figure. That's what a snatch waist is.
And you see E-Arena already
snatch headed to UK. What is it?
KDF, they were in a bad spot for early. Now their spot looking kind of good. But where's E-Arena going to go? There's that little ditch just to the side of 17's compound, and it looks like that might be where they want to call home.
I just realized they got beat up.
They got bean up.
They got bean up, so they actually had given drive over.
God.
Salute up. Yeah, that was Bean taking the shots, but that is impressive that KDF were able to get them up. Meanwhile, Hal now taking shots onto the rotating Weibo, trying to get to the Shack.
That's probably why I wouldn't say snatch waist there. Probably. That's really a UK thing then.
Okay. All right. You get the res on the Ruin.
Can you change the location of your video? What do you mean, S1E?
Everything's fine. We'll calm down.
No, I can't. Thank you, Well Oil. Thanks for following.
No, we're great. We're great. Everything's great.
Exactly.
I like to watch it, but I don't like to play. I don't know why. That's completely valid, Marianne.
They actually take the ditch that I thought E-Arena was going to go for.
So I just want a nice hourglass figure. Okay, that's what I want. I want to look lean.
Know about all this
I want to look whatever.
Are, for the most part, they're just not interested right now. They'll let them survive there. They'll let them do their job. If somebody decides to crash a little bit later, that's when you sneak out. You try to get that third party, get your points then.
Yeah, and we see New Happy actually very luckily have an pickup as they
where's
will
your
lose
HP?
Non, but the other three members now heading straight
Bike
down.
more, yes. I'm biking to work every single time instead of taking car. And I do other bike rides as well, and I'm trying to look a little bit after what I eat.
He will, and so they'll take a Shack here. This is
your Discord showing? Can you test it?
About as good as you're gonna get is Purdy's gonna get taken
I guess
down
it is.
by Valentai's Megalos. He has been a menace today so far. Megalos has just been dipping in his hands at all the different cookie jars.
Digging deep in his bag today, and
did it show a message or not?
Finds Purdy Curdy. Now Purdy Curdy.
I hope it didn't show a message.
Resable here, I believe. Unfortunately for him, none of his teammates anywhere really close. FaZe kind of taking shots.
How am I doing this?
Yep, Correct's going to be the one that does it. So they will lose that shot caller. Now FaZe in a little bit of a 2-2 split.
Can you send me a message, Darren?
Meanwhile, Petrichor Road, again, still 4 strong. They've consolidated finally. They were very wide split on that southwestern side. Now they're pushing in just to the west of Twisted Minds. FaZe Clan, full attention on TSM now as they get the knock on Alo.
And I love this. The first duo there from FaZe actually started the fight, and the second duo now realizing that TSM
got killed by cheated twice.
No, Joa. They will wipe them out. It's actually going to be Hakatori fighting Luke. Okay, but FaZe with
I know what you mean. I don't know why Discord keeps doing that. It keeps going like a little bit on my other screen.
Obviously very good for Valentine and GNL, as well as the rest of the teams in the circle. However, if you're Twisted, if you are Navi, if you are Hal, if you are FaZe, Cerberus, they have to make their way into a circle that is very difficult because there's
Sonic has a bit more zone than Twisted Minds. But both not ideal.
And New Happy.
I just don't even know.
I guess Twisted Minds are really going to pressure Perro here to take their position over.
You look at the roads. I mean, yeah, you got to pick your poison. Do you go take it against Navi? Do you try to take it?
Maybe my Discord's window smaller a long time ago because being full screen just goes weird. Yeah.
Has that ditch
I don't know.
That
just Discord things, I guess.
Using earlier. But it's kind of right towards the edge. Whatever they decide to do, they're going to have to do it quickly because they are just they don't have a lot of time.
Well, Na'Vi as well is moving straight ahead of them. This actually might help Twisted if they can just get rid of Na'Vi first, cause some chaos there, especially if they run right into Petrichor. This is actually going to work out for Twisted Minds as they've already lost Batulins. And now Na'Vi just setting up right underneath them, but they are getting
I had that last time as well, Alexei. But since I restarted, it's fine. But I had the same. It was bugging out for me.
Over in that direction, but FaZe trying to push on to New Happy's compound. Na'Vi, meanwhile, it's just
how'd you fix it? Just restarted my PC for another day, and it was gone.
Unfortunately, it's just not going to be enough. Is Shrimzy actually going to be the one that gets them from across the way? Diffix the only one left alive.
What is Twisted Minds gonna do? What is their rotation gonna be like? Are they gonna crush the garage of Shu?
Go ahead and avoid Na'Vi altogether, but look at this. I mean, there's just nowhere.
It's a small dip.
There's nowhere good to play.
Is that a dip? Oh god.
Yeah, they're getting shot by Hal Poro. I mean, they're actually getting eviscerated by Hal and Petrichor Road as well, and they decided to just not go for a fight, maybe stay in this dip for as long as possible, survive, get some placement points. But yeah, this is not great for Twisted Minds as New Happy now is going to have to contest with a team on the east side. That's going to be FaZe.
Oh, FaZe is not doing the best.
Oh my goodness, I don't think FaZe was anticipating that many people to be hiding.
So annoying. Normally it does not matter because we're just in a call, but most of the time just show us friends are playing and streaming the game. Yeah, it's very annoying.
Everybody rolling out there, but it works out pretty well.
Maybe just some cookies or something you can remove, or some, I don't know, some
they've got the blue on their back, and Cerberus staring down at them. Somehow Na'Vi's still alive in here. They've got some utility. They're going to try to take on Petrichor. Meanwhile, Cerberus making the push into Valley Ty's compound. So far, some damage has been done, but no knocks have been had.
Cerberus, yeah, making that push now. Want to just get
oh, sorry.
So they can continue to use this amazing ridge on the north side of this.
Oh, that's annoying.
Play, but
the Panzerfaust.
Valley Ty, Panzers, P90s. I mean, how do you compete?
What do you even do? What do you even do? And yep.
Okay.
Go ahead, jiggle peek the Panzerfaust. Unfortunate there, but Cerberus
they could have kept the Panzerfaust because
they've claimed that spot from Valley Ty, but they've got to get on the move once again as the circle has favored a little bit more on that.
Who's putting these lines?
Sonics have to make a move as well. Really, it's just a question of like you got Sonics, GNL.
Who's making those yellow lines on the map?
Side of the road. Now that road does have a ridge that you can play.
Really good ridge,
but when there's 3 teams there,
it's not enough.
It's tough.
There's not enough room for all 3 of those teams to actually take control of that, so it is going to be Sonics driving right through those oil tankers as somehow Tickleton survived much longer than I thought. He will go down, the trade comes through, Kickstart will find Stella as well. And now if they can
I'm glad Sonics is doing better since they have Kickstart in because
they're going to come for the third party.
Oh, they won all of this. Cerberus arriving at the exact same time.
Guess they had to warm up to each other.
Is going to arrive.
Maybe the casters? I don't know if they would be doing that at the same time, honestly.
Around those Broncos. Roy on the move once again. H-Win will get the dub in that 1v1.
Hi,
GNL goes down. But there you go again. Shots from outside as Cerberus just surrounding everything here. And they have got Sonics just pinned to the wall. Cerberus, the third team to arrive, is always the one that wins it, isn't it?
Yeah, it's always going to be that third party.
Enjoy your lunch, Alexei. Enjoy. Who are you rooting for? I don't know.
KDF, the freaks fall, but Cerberus.
I guess both Twisted Minds and Sonic, so.
10 kills, 114 points, Poro, as they've completely taken control of the north.
And Twisted and Sonics are both out.
Twisted and Sonic's both out, and Cerberus is still alive with 4, so they're definitely going to catch up, right?
Twisted picked up 2 in a little bit, so you can see on the leaderboard 3 points separating them, but a win from Cerberus here could be everything they need. Or again, remember,
push them straight
get some toast. Enjoy your toast, Darren. Enjoy.
What do we want to see? A third team get involved? It always seems to happen, and it looks like Cerberus is setting up.
I hope Twisted don't troll it great today, so now, yeah, I love Twisted Minds. I love their players.
A few teams on the south
but I also like Sonics, and I'm happy that they're doing better now with Kickstart.
1 kill, but they have done a lot of damage. You'd have to imagine.
I don't know. It's like in between for me. I don't really care who wins of those 2. Also, the next PGS is already in 2 weeks.
Especially because of the shifts.
I'm so confused. Are they gonna stay over there for all this time? I guess it's just a 4-week thing now.
This is such a sick grand finals.
Guys, I need to sneeze again.
Here very shortly. Tigger going to get knocked pretty low by that grenade, but it's not going to be enough to take him down. And Cerberus, well, fortunately for E-Arena, they're going to pull back. They're going to go ahead. I imagine they're going to hit those boxes, loot up, see whatever the utility they can find off of the GNL bodies, Sonics.
Ammo.
Exactly.
Whatever
They've got they've got a veritable shopping mall.
Oh, this is so annoying.
For the time being. Now 17, they've still got their compound. They don't want to go. They don't want to push out of this until they know that they can take advantage of a third party. Now Petrichor Road looking over towards the arena. They don't really have to go anywhere either. The circle is kind of allowing that for them. So now this has to be 17 putting full focus.
Sorry, I was just blowing my nose. I didn't want to do that on camera.
Yes, and you have to imagine Cerberus, even though it's not in, they have so much of a ridge to work on that east side. They can wrap all the way around they want to.
Twisted Minds is from Russia, basically. So
you have to imagine they're going to use those, and that's actually
they're EMEA,
so difficult for 17 to
EMEA
really
is the full region,
them, especially if they throw some decoy smokes, have 2 separate smoke lines. There's a lot that can be done, even though they're currently sat on the edge. There's still so much that Cerberus can actually do with this position.
And you can see at the top, with the exception of E-Arena, 3 of those teams have a ton of offensive utility still in the bag. E-Arena,
Twisted Minds is the team with Battlins and Example and Lou and
as they are the small fish in the big pond.
What's the other one?
Tigger staying alive as Cerberus.
Perfectix?
It looks like that might be the direction that they're wanting
Russia
to
and
send
Ukraine, yeah.
As,
Example, I already said Example. I said
right into 17's
Battlins, Example, Lou, Perfectix.
Not immediately, at least,
not
but
what you really want to do. Petrichor Road, though, in a good place to kind of oversee all of this. So if Cerberus does push across here, they need to take care of Lyrics and Tigger as fast as possible and take no knocks.
It's either that or, again, they completely smoke that angle off, right? They do have the utility to do so, and they know that, and we're starting to see Haisaki now make his way towards the east side.
Oh,
Remember,
the mortar!
There's a really good ridge. There's a really good on that side of the road. But
he's waiting for the perfect moment.
Ready for that, right? They have Xiaowu on that side, looking in that direction to make sure that that wrap does not come from Cerberus.
They're doing the calculations. Oh, is this gonna go land on Tycon?
45? I think that's about right. Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah.
Get your protractor out.
Personally, I think maybe one I don't know, 163. Yeah, I'm just spitballing here.
Well, we'll see if it works for him. He's
not gonna hit anything now because they're more to the left.
They've got obviously a ton of vehicles here, either from themselves or from people that were oil rigs, and they've got a very small
do it.
ridge line that
Press the button. Do it.
Don't have to move just yet.
Yes, we're gonna see it.
157. Is that the magic number here? He sends 2 out there. He is repositioning. Here they come.
Oh, boy.
Oh, here they come. Are they going to be close enough? They're going to be almost
right on
not
target,
far enough. But just a little short. 163 actually might be the number.
Yeah,
he fucked up. Why did he shoot all of them already?
So Cerber is breathing a little bit of a sigh of a relief there because that was almost real bad. But
they didn't have the ruler out. God damn it.
Placed by crap. We actually
not even close. Not close enough. No, definitely not.
They have 30 seconds to make whatever play they're going to make. Vehicles very much battered and bruised.
I guess he's out of bullets now, right?
But that's going to put them stuck and set in between 3 separate teams.
He showed that card.
I mean, Petrichor would have him dead to rights.
Petrichor, even E-Arena could just toss some nades in there, and that no longer works. But 17, obviously, the biggest threat.
One grenade for E-Arena, so that's the only good news that they've got right now. Unfortunately, Petrichor's sitting on about 8. Cerberus has 10, and 17 has about 8. So 17, they have been playing this so quiet for so long, and I imagine they've just been waiting for this inevitable push. And look at this, Cerberus, if you look at the map, it looks like they're trying to take the fight directly to the jaw of 17 right now.
This is arguably their best play. I mean, if you know that you're either going to be sat in between 3 teams or you just take one out and take the better position, why not go for it? Meanwhile, it is X left that's going to find a nade onto Tigger, so that's 1 member left for E-Arena, but this push is everything. Cerberus making it towards the wall of the compound. If they can just get to that concrete, there's quite a bit they can do, especially with the P90 and the tools that they have.
I love this from Petrichor Road, too. They're taking this advantage of Cerberus pushing right into 17 to go ahead and try to clean out E-Arena and get themselves the entire western side of that circle. Cerberus, meanwhile, nobody's gone down between the 2 of them right just yet. His Lyrics will stay. Oh, he's going to find 2. This wasn't as easy as you thought it was going to be.
And that was huge. Now, if this fight can be cleaned up quickly as possible,
yeah, Cerberus is going to be very close to the others.
That, but they have to
Hi,
be careful.
Food Spoon.
Oh, they immediately
Good day. We're not gamers today.
So smart from Cerberus. They leave solos.
I mean, maybe we will be after these games. Maybe.
Not backfilling them.
How was your wall? Hi, Alan. Who are we rooting for?
Back on his feet.
We are rooting for both Twisted Minds and Sonics.
P90 and him ass with the grenade will find Chewy. Ming is about a fraction of away from going down. He does manage to get the heal off, so he's not gone yet. No, Tycon will spot him out, and now it's just down to Summer.
And 17 have also pushed out on this side. They realized that they were going
oh my god, Cerberus is farming. They're going to be over the other teams.
Petrichor will fall, and what a smart decision from both teams, but they will have to leave Show behind.
And look at Cerberus climbing the leaderboard, 121 points now, another 14 kill performance out of them, but they have used most of their offensive utility is in the process, but 17 also pretty low. Show gonna get flushed out by Tycon, and now Show.
Damn, this is gonna be so close. Holy shit!
Collapsing on him. Look at Cerberus. They spread out like a fist
P90.
as they clasp on top of 17.
And just like that, Cerberus have
one
all
up
of a
only
sudden surrounded 17.
Oh no, Cerberus! They're gonna take over everyone!
The second Petrichor took losses, they're like, you know what, forget this fight. They're entrenched in this building. Let's go out.
The center was behind me the last 15 minutes, but I made it home before the rain. Hey, let's go. I'm motivated to go either for a walk or a bike ride after tonight as well. Except it's gonna rain here, but